What is up, YouTube gang? Thank y'all for tuning back into the Shenanigans family. If you new, smash the subscribe button for us. Get this video a like, all that good stuff. Subscribe to all our other channels down below. Today we heading into something D does not really like to watch. I like her reactions to these. You like that, huh? They watch our reaction while I watch your reaction and react to this type of stuff. So we going into opponents before and after fighting Khabib. And for my UFC fans, y'all know who he is. D, if you're new to this channel, if you go watch any of our UFC reactions or boxing, D does not like fighting. It turns her stomach.
Well, when they look like that, like
I told you guys, we're gonna make him humble.
I'm not getting paid to look like that. I'm not fighting to get paid. Like, I'm not doing all that. Like, that's just.
I told you guys, we're gonna make him humble.
Fight fans, welcome back.
You're a phony, a fake.
Last year, GSP said there were 3 types of people in combat sports: the fighters, the athletes, and the artists. But with a relentless work ethic, insane natural ability, and dominance in all areas, the choice regarding Russia's undisputed lightweight king isn't so straightforward. Now enjoying retirement, we retrace the legacy of a humble champion that never lost, never bled, and was never visibly hurt inside the octagon.
That's how good Khabib Nurmagomedov is.
Something in a sport as unpredictable as mixed martial arts that speaks for itself.
You wanna fight? Come here. Inside the cage, come.
Here we look at a...
See, you gotta, this where you gotta stand. That's where I put grown men and people who think they grown in certain situations. Did you hear how he was like, you want to fight? Come in the ring. You see his calm and collectiveness about that?
If I've never lost a fight, I think I'd be the same way.
He's lost. He just ain't never been like stunned or like, they ain't never hurt him. He one of them dudes that you get hit, he keep walking towards you. Right?
Okay.
But what I was saying is, you got a guy up there sitting there calm telling you, like, you want to fight? Come in the ring. You want to go? Let's do this. Like, he ain't got no emotion saying, like, bro, I'm hyped. Like, he telling you, like, bro, I'm going to kill you when I get in this ring. Like, that's basically what he telling you. Like, I'm going to be like, bro, you know what? I thought about our fight. I'm gonna go ahead and back out of this one, dog. I'm gonna go ahead and just sit this one out.
Opponents before and after fighting Khabib Nurmagomedov. Welcome to a Motivedia presentation.
Because this is #1 easy fight in lightweight division.
16-0 is the mixed martial arts record, and he's just 23 years old.
10 years ago, the Russian signed the dotted line, entering the UFC's lightweight roster on a 6-fight deal.
Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Trujillo.
Straying under the radar, he picked up his first handful of victories, dragging his opponents the distance, but crunching, mauling, and slamming them in the process.
UFC record, 21 takedowns.
With an ever-evolving style, Khabib would beat Rafael dos Anjos, his first
like, you know, like, all right, bro,
opponent,
you gonna lose when you
without
get in the ring,
losing
but it's
a
cool.
single round.
Look how aggressive this kid is. I just want to see who's got the style to handle this guy.
Some were convinced, others not so much. But everybody had started to take notice.
I think he's a little amateur. I think that he needs a little work.
Khabib Nurmagomedov, before you were here, he's already in the press room somewhere telling everybody that'll listen, hey, he's undefeated, he deserves to be next. Is he what you think should be next?
Hey, if they want him next, give him a shot. I'm ready.
It would be 2 years later, following a series of freak knee injuries, that Khabib would finally be back in action.
You're fat, you're slow, and you have no rhythm. I can't wait to shut your face with my hand. I'm gonna knock you out.
Unfortunately, Tony Ferguson pulled out, facing health issues of his own.
Still kind of a hard pill to swallow.
Leaving Pennsylvanian Daryl the Saint Horcher.
You had to send somebody else in there. See, he should have known. You know what I'm saying? You stepped in a fight that somebody else was gonna take. You don't have to take that fight, bro. You could have just been like, you know what? Oh, I get the other dude got health issues, but I'm not taking this. But the bag sometimes is.
It's worth it, I guess, for them.
I can't do it.
Of a lifetime.
Here, UFC give me fight versus Tony. 16 April, I'm here. Where's Tony? Tony's pull out? Please, shut up. I have fight, Daryl Horcher. I have to focus this guy.
I don't think you can stand with me. There's nobody on the planet who can stand with me. All I do is touch you. Whether we're on the ground or we're standing up, that's all it takes. Obviously, there was better matchups that we could have on 9 days' notice than Khabib himself, you know, but he's just a man. They're all the same.
At the 160-pound catch weight, Horcher was a huge underdog. And as the fight unraveled, it became more and more apparent why.
Big shots. Horcher's got to protect himself.
I'm going to touch him, and he's not going to like my power. And that's the just of it.
You know, this could easily be stopped. 7-0 in the UFC.
Though with an embrace and show of respect, it was a night that highlighted the more amicable side of mixed martial arts.
I came up short in my debut.
Tough guy. What he did tonight, no one won.
You know, you fight the #1 guy in the division on 8-day notice. You know, I lost 25 pounds in 7 days. I came off the couch. I hadn't trained in months. This was my real debut.
No, you can't say that, bro, because when
you can't go from talking shit to now.
Yeah, you
giving it the benefit of that. Well, it's because you should have kept that same energy.
He was talking out of head. We get this ring, you ain't gonna see what it's about, but you went to ring, get found out.
Yeah, you can't. You better stick beside your words.
He went to that chart. Fuck around.
Find out.
He met right in the middle.
The guy's an animal. I truly think he is the best lightweight in the world.
With Eddie Alvarez sidestepping Khabib in exchange for Red Panty Night.
You're blessed that I chose to whoop you next.
It was another tough, quick, and confident American that would take his place.
I'm about to go celebrate with my team in the back, and we're getting ready for soon. I went on that New York card. Anybody, let's go.
First of all, I have to beat Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson already beat Tony Ferguson, Barboza, a lot of tough guys. It's not easy fight.
Tony aside, Michael Johnson was the only man calling out Khabib and labeling him as one-dimensional.
No, I'm here to take care of business. I'm here to fight. I'm here to get a win, and that's all it is. I don't think we're gonna see a new Khabib. We haven't seen him progress his game at all. I hope he tries to test it out on me Saturday. You know, I'm looking forward to that one.
Whilst Johnson too deserves credit for stepping up to the plate, his fate was no less brutal.
It almost seems like they're shocked at how strong he is.
Listen, that is pounding Michael Johnson. That I go to smash your boy. Make no mistake.
Talking to him in the process, the Eagles swept him up, dropped him, and then drowned him.
Ну, я мог ему сломать руку, я ему 2-3 раза говорил, чтобы он сдался. Аккуратно делал. Потому что это боль, которая, если она ломается, она, больше не восстанавливается, эта рука.
That's a different type of beatdown. The man is talking to you while he whooping your ass, telling you, bro, it's over. This fight is up. But like, bro,
I mean,
you know how disrespectful that has to be.
That's what I'm saying. If I know it, I'm gonna say the same thing. Like, this is what you wanted. This is what you thought you was going.
You getting drugged, getting beat down, and the person that's beating you up is telling you, bro, this shit is over. Do you imagine what got to be going to your mind, getting hit, hammer fist in your head, and you just sitting there, boom, getting out. Yeah, it's over. Just head, just bow. Like.
Michael should tap or he's going to break his arm. He's going to break his arm.
Look at his arm.
A display of dominance.
Both men showed respect in the aftermath. But Khabib's focus quickly switched to the lightweight title and one man in particular.
I want to fight with your chicken because this is #1 easy fight in lightweight division. I think I deserve this, but this is up to main event. Because if Conor win, of course he no take this fight.
Who presented the toughest challenge in your opinion?
I mean, that's got to be Khabib. I mean, come on. I mean, he's just.
Khabib would get his shot at the lightweight strap in early 2018, but 5 months prior, it was Edson Barboza that would look to halt the Russian's route to the top.
Khabib, I know he's a true fighter, but Conor, I prefer don't talk about him because he's not a true fighter.
On the back of 3 convincing wins, Barboza jumped at his chance to face the very best.
2 best lightweights in the world fighting, you know. He definitely one of the best. I mean, one of the best, and that's making me very excited for this fight.
The fight itself felt like a slow, brutal execution.
You know, Jordan in his prime. You just can't cover the guy. It's almost like he's the only one on the court. Yeah. Nurmagomedov, it was like he was the only one in the cage.
Dominance by Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Fight of the night, and a reminder of just how good Khabib really was.
What does make him so special?
Everybody know his game. Everybody know his game plan, and nobody can stop him. I think
that's the problem. Y'all keep coming in here before the fight talking about, oh, he just saying he ain't changed, he ain't elevate. Obviously, he ain't got to change. He telling y'all, I'm gonna knock y'all with the same style I've been having.
Well, I'm pretty sure they have to trash talk though. Like that's like their way of like. I feel like trash talking, like I'm gonna win, but physical, like I don't think I'm gonna win.
No, forget the trash talk. You going in there talking about he ain't changed. I get the trash talking, but you saying he ain't changed. Obviously, he whooping your ass with this non-changing. I'm not gonna change if I'm whooping all your ass. Oh, let me change my style up so I can go lose.
Well, I mean,
y'all in here getting sweat like he killing y'all.
I think definitely one of the best.
Yeah, he's
of
the best.
All the time.
After you lose, they're the best.
Now, if UFC give me 1 hour rest, I can fight one more time with Conor or Tony.
that no problem.
Nah, Khabib looked terrible in that fight. He's just barreling down, coming straight forward like a tank. You know, I got a little more style in it. I got a little more.
I think it's a bit vain, but Khabib, because I'm probably his biggest fan in the UFC, so.
You really think he looked terrible in that fight?
Khabib? The man looked the same that he did a couple years ago.
Y'all keep saying that.
But it's making
After
him
another
win.
Tony
So why does
Ferguson
he need to change
injury,
up something?
coupled with
What
some
is that saying?
replacement
If it's
drama.
not
Check
broken,
it, looked at me.
don't
And he
fix
said,
it.
you don't look good. You can't do it. That's all that happened. And it walked out.
It was Al Iaquinta, a former championship wrestler with fantastic takedown defense, who'd be up next with a chance to snatch the vacant lightweight title.
You'd have to pay me $2 million to fight, or $1 million to fight Khabib. I don't want to fight that guy. You see what happened to Barbosa? Nuts.
They're getting beat up to the point where they want out, and that's something that you're never going to see with me. So
This week they asked me fight with 5 different guys. If you can bring King Kong and he can make 155, let's go.
Bring King Kong?
The New Yorker's takedown defense and awareness was indeed on point.
That was very intriguing was the fact that Iaquinta was able to get back up.
Unfortunately for him, this was the night we found that Khabib's striking had improved greatly.
Khabib was hitting his opponent and not getting hit back.
Iaquinta's performance drew a lot of praise, supposedly laying the blueprint to beat the
That man
Russian.
is built
cool,
different.
calm under pressure. He got out of it, and then he was like, "All right, that's it. Now I'm going to kill you."
But with the American referring to him as a monster post-fight, it was still going to take something otherworldly to stop him.
Now I want to fight with George St. Pierre in New York, Madison Square Garden. Hey!
Everybody got the
Good
hairpiece
in
on.
certain positions, he's amazing in. And he's also amazing at getting to the positions that he's amazing. You're a monster, Khabib.
Hey, good job.
What the hell?
What the heck happened? Did we miss something?
Message, hey, come here, this place, and that's it.
Who left the
Thus
message?
far in his career, Khabib's grace and humility had repelled the majority of bad blood or trash talk. However, as we know, this was all about to change.
I am going to truly love putting a bad beating on this little glass jaw rat. You tap 3-4 times. You tap 4 times. So what? I'll tap your head off the canvas, kid.
Did you
With
see that fight?
both men's personalities
did you go
amplified
for?
under the spotlight, this really was the ultimate good guy versus bad guy showdown.
Never beat the Oilers. You will never beat the Oilers.
Saying it will be the biggest fight in history.
Fight
Yeah, 'cause
fans
he's
were
big,
still
huh?
pinching themselves as the two made the walk to the octagon.
This is not Eddie Alvarez or Jose Aldo. This is a completely different fighter. If you want to stop me, you have to kill me.
But for the Irishman, the dream slowly turned into a nightmare.
Connor's getting lit up.
He begged me, please, don't kill me, you know.
Khabib brought his best to the octagon, which was shortly followed by his worst.
I couldn't believe my eyes while it was happening.
Wait, what? What
A
happened?
bittersweet ending to the sport's highest-grossing pay-per-view.
Connor gets a hard time about his cardio all the time, but who has Khabib faced that didn't look like that after 2 rounds?
I just misinterpreted his efficiency. He was very efficient and he took shots well.
The dude
A lot
is
of
an
people
animal.
been
I remember that he made McGregor look like an amateur in the ring. Like it was amateur.
But were they both in like they fought at UFC?
Yeah, McGregor was a dog. McGregor was top dog.
In UFC?
Yeah.
And then Khabib is UFC also?
Yeah.
Because I know you say sometimes like they.
This is before all that.
Okay.
Boxing and UFC stuff started happening.
Yeah.
No,
so they were both in the same category.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But McGregor was top dog. So Khabib was coming up. Basically, I had to call the top dog out, and you see what he did to the top dog.
Any questions like, what do I see weaknesses in Khabib's game, or where do I think he makes mistakes? And I don't really need him to be weak for me to be strong, you know. I don't need huge glaring holes. I'm going to create them.
What are your plans as champion?
I just want to mold people. This is what I want to do. I'm going to wrestle with him all night, make him tired and make him tap. This is my plan.
A year later, after putting the ugliest scenes of his career behind him, Khabib's attention turned to another man who was tearing through the lightweight division.
Dana, Sean, Khabib, let's go!
Poirier didn't bring the drama like Conor, but as an all-rounder with game-changing power, it was a clash that lit up the imagination in equal measure.
I'm going to make something special happen September 7th in Abu Dhabi. I'm going to shock the world.
we saw a more cautious version of Dustin in Abu Dhabi.
You have to push him back a little, and we haven't really seen that out of anybody yet because they're so worried about the speed of that shot.
And ultimately, despite having success of his own, he was overpowered and submitted in the third.
Nurmagomedov under the chin, there's the tap! They know what he wants to do, they can't stop it.
A great show of respect capped off another of the lightweight division's hottest showdowns.
The crazy part is he going in here like humble about it. Like,
I was just gonna say that, like,
he underdog.
I feel like he's not even talking shit. He's just like, okay, if you guys want to come, like, let's find out. Like, I don't even feel like, I feel like there's, I mean, of course, as a normal person, you're gonna talk shit. You're gonna want to, hype yourself up. But
he like an underdog.
There's a thin line to be like, okay, if you know how someone gets down, like, you can only trash talk so much because you're not guaranteed that win. Now, if I was him, I'm just gonna say a little hurtful things about how maybe he look or something. Like, but as far as fighting, like, I'm seeing your stuff, sir. Like, can we be friends after this? Like,
well, he's shaking their hands afterwards.
I think adversity taught me in the past is when times are good, be grateful. And when times like this, be grateful.
You don't ever look touched.
And his feet are like hands. Like his foot sweeps and the way he breaks you down, it's good, man. He's good. So good.
You know, people know who both of these guys are. They know what they're both capable of, and that's why this fight is so big.
Going to cause him some serious issues in there. He's not going to be able to do what he wants when he wants.
And a promise to his family, Fight Island would be the last time we saw Khabib defend his crown and unbeaten record.
I was born and I was bred and I was raised to do this. And I will do it till the wheels fall off. When he's on his feet, I will be causing massive damage to his legs, to his body, and his face.
His heart should be flat.
An elite wrestler,
right on the rim.
A devastating striker, and a man with newfound composure, Justin Gaethje was considered the man with the best chance of dethroning the champion.
He should be afraid. Gaethje should be afraid of the takedown, which he will be.
And with one of the most exciting styles in the game, no trash talk was necessary.
Everyone knows this is the best fight at 155 pounds, and we are finally here.
He pointed at him and said, "You have jet lag."
During the fight?
During the fight. He said, "You have jet lag." He said, Gaethje said, "No, I don't," and hit him with a left hook and an uppercut.
Oh, left hook up top from Gaethje.
Though, what was supposed to be the roughest, toughest night's work of Khabib's career was made to look like another day at the office.
Shows Justin Gaethje to sleep.
He does things to world-class guys that makes you just confused.
Khabib told his own corner to quiet down as the fight ended, which speaks for itself. And Gaethje's humble response in defeat might even have gained him more fans than a victory.
I don't want to imagine, what he was going through. But as soon as the fight was over, I went up and told him that he just made his father so proud.
His dad died.
It was, he did.
Like, at that time?
I think the fight, like the day, I don't know if it was a day, it was close though for that fight.
As we look.
Wow, that's so
That's what made him,
I would say I would have been, he probably had so much anger.
That's what made him retire. He said he didn't want to fight. He didn't have to, end the fight no more after his dad died. And then McGregor, they was beefing for a little bit after this, again, to fight again, but I don't think it's going to happen.
You know what? I ain't even gonna lie. My stomach was prepared. I thought you meant face-wise, looking, you know how sometimes they face be looking.
Well, this video, they PG-13 this and that. You could have saw.
But I'm saying, that's what I was, not prepared for, but I prepared myself for it.
They wasn't giving you the close-up, knockouts, choke out, all that. You got the PG version of it.
You can't be talking mess if you can't back it up.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, he obviously knew his power and strength.
I love an underdog
so he
story.
Didn't say much.
I love a great.
Come on.
I love a great underdog story.
Come on.
No matter what you do, they just don't believe in you. Just keep proving them wrong. I love a great underdog story. Just keep proving them wrong. Okay, y'all gonna keep down talking to me? I'm gonna keep doing this.
Yeah.
But anyways, thank y'all for tuning in with us once again.
Yourself.
Thank y'all for tuning in with us once again. Don't forget to run these likes up, subscribe. Y'all been doing a great job. We appreciate y'all. Y'all been going to our other channels and showing love, leaving comments, likes, all that stuff, running the subscriber counts up. We love y'all for that. But see y'all in the next one.